Morning, girls. How are we doing? Back here again with Amberlynn Reid. This one is what I ate today, off track, fast food included, Colleen Ballinger, and more packing. The more packing bit, obviously, massively excited for watching her awkwardly try and move a gramophone and a couple of things for like 4 minutes in the last vlog. Oh, beautiful, fantastic. She definitely wasn't just doing it to show how fat she is, because she realizes people watch her to laugh at her, so she just like tries to make herself look ridiculous on screen. And it's kind of pathetic that she is deliberately trying to humiliate herself for a tiny bit of attention. Kind of like another lolcow is doing right now, but I'm sure I'll get to that at some point, guys. I'm sure if you guys watch me long enough, you know who I'm talking about. Colleen Ballinger, people keep telling me the toxic, what's it called? Toxic fandom train? I can't remember what the fuck it was anymore. Apparently that was from her apology video for her being a groomer or something like that. Wild shit. It's not the type of stuff I usually would follow for drama, so I don't know anything about her apart from that. What I ate today, off track, fast food included, is purely just her trying to get people to watch, because she knows that what I ate in a day, and maybe she doesn't say what I ate today as a 500-pound woman off track fast fooding. I'm amazed it wasn't that, because she knows that gets her views. I've been going back and I've actually been watching a lot of her like content around the time she broke up with Becky, because I thought, you know what, I'll do a comparison piece, and maybe I'll do like a review of the Feline arc, you know, from the breakup with Becky until the breakup with Feline. I thought maybe I'll do something like that, and it is shocking how the two breakups are very similar, like the wording Amber uses, literally exactly the same. The tactics she's trying to use to try and obviously monetize it and get as much money as possible from it. It's all very similar. Oh, I just want to be single. So the first time in my life I want to be single, guys. Oh, we're going to stay together just as friends. It doesn't affect our relationship whatsoever. Oh my god, you guys are weirdos. You think you guys can't stay living together as friends. Oh my god, this is basically a mutual breakup. Even though she broke up with me, it's basically mutual, but kind of not. She was a bit more pissy about that one with Becky, because Becky was very direct in saying, actually, I broke up with Amber. Which is generally the bits where she's most annoyed. It's generally very similar to this, but she's very, very specifically annoyed about Becky saying she broke up with her. It'd been very interesting to go back and watch, because obviously you guys know I haven't been following as long as pretty much all of you guys. We're all 1.25 speed. We're just going to get straight into this. Let's go.
Hi.
Hello.
In today's video, I want to show you guys every single thing that I eat. And I'm putting off track in this title because I'm not on track.
Yeah.
I'm definitely not.
I refer you back to my previous conversation about, Mom, there is no track. Where we're going, we don't need no tracks. You haven't been on. This is why it's so silly that you're claiming that you lost 2 pounds, even though your lipedema is the worst it's ever been. You're retaining so much extra water. You've been binging for like a week and a half, 2 weeks now straight. But no, yeah, you lost weight, even though eating 800 calories a day, you couldn't lose weight. Sure, 100%.
On track, but I'm not like spiraling. The last few days has been
really
a lot better with my food intake.
Really?
This is the heartbreak diet, folks.
Didn't she? Okay, sure. Didn't she, like, it's weird compared to like the Becky thing, when she was talking about breaking up with Becky, she said heartbreak actually doesn't make her eat. Heartbreak does the opposite. It actually makes her just not feel hunger at all. She is so numb, she doesn't even feel hungry. So it's weird that with Becky, heartbreak like makes her want to like not eat at all, and she just sits there and just wastes away. But apparently with Feline, heartbreak makes her just want to guzzle down everything near her. But it's fine, guys. She's not spiraling anymore because she had a turkey sandwich instead of a McDonald's. So yeah, we're back on track, boys.
And I'm just like, I don't know. Everything feels 1D. Nothing feels important. I have multiple breakdowns throughout the day. I just kind of am going through it right now.
Guys, just reminding you, I know I'm not showing it or anything like that in any of my emotions or anything along those lines. However, just reminding you, I'm sad, guys, and I #cry. It's really, it's like the start of every video. She's going through a checklist. It's like, oh fuck, I have to remind them. Yep, guys, I cried. By the way, I cried today. It's like, okay, cool.
I love watching what I ate today videos, whether it's like an on track, off track. There's a lot of like,
you know,
it's like a TikTok trend.
Stop it.
It's also here on YouTube, like everything I ate today as a plus size person, or everything I ate today as a morbidly obese.
Yeah, I love Amber's like trying to like justify this when because she just can't be honest and say, I realize this gets me clicks, I realize this gets me views. Like, that is purely it. She has done so many of these. It's weird to her like trying to justify. It's like, oh, I've been watching and I really actually enjoy these recently. Like, she's just discovered this concept. It's like, bro, you've done so fucking many of these across the years. Stop it.
Person, or everything I eat today as a fat person. And this is kind of like everything I ate today on the heartbreak diet. So, I just want to do a disclaimer.
Yeah, because you're not a fat person, I guess. All these other people saying, what I ate today is a fat person. But for me, it's not that. It's what I ate today because #heartbreak. And I cried earlier on, guys. I basically had a breakdown. However, mutual relationship ending and we're totally fine with it. However, we're not. And the world is bleak and dark. Pick one, bro. Just pick one. At any point, pick one.
It's obvious.
Do you know what? It should have been like full clickbait. What I ate today, off track, as a 550-pound woman who has just had a recent heartbreak because my girlfriend got a boyfriend, fast food included. There you go. Just like, make it like a fucking essay. It just goes all the way across the screen.
I am super morbidly obese.
Yep.
It's obvious.
It is, thanks.
That I should be eating healthier. I should probably be eating.
My god, that snuck up on me. I thought you were our dainty queen like you usually claim. Is this gonna be like, yo guys, a disclaimer, I'm gonna eat like shit today, however none of you guys are allowed to make any statement on it.
Less. I don't want any advice. I don't need advice. I don't need doctors. I don't need anything like that.
I don't need advice. I don't need advice. The fucking size of you. The fucking size of you. Guys, I don't need advice. I don't need, like, doctors or anything like that. It's like, bro, you do. You do, because you're so shit at losing weight, you need a lot of fucking advice.
Possibly said to me right now is already obvious, so don't waste your breath. And I mean that in...
Well, I sorry, I did. Like, I know you're claiming you're my boss and blah blah blah. Reaction channels are literally the worst people ever because they're making videos on you monetizing your pain because apparently that's okay. But yeah, I'm going to waste my breath because this shit is fucking mental.
And like the kindest, sincerest part of my heart.
Sure.
So all right.
The sympathy bone
today going.
Okay, guys. Now, guys, I'm going to humiliate myself on camera for attention. However, I'm going to get upset if anyone comments on it. I see so many of these fucking lol cows do this, where it's like Boogie. I always are like Boogie and Herb, like I said, literally the same person. Boogie does this a lot, where Boogie, even with the current thing, the thing I hinted at earlier on, Boogie, the 50-year-old man has got like a fucking 19-year-old girlfriend or something like that. And it's like I say girlfriend with massive quotation marks, don't worry. This is a man who routinely hires young girls to fucking hang out with him because he is just lonely, and he's described as he wants the high school experience. That is his own words. He wants, quote-unquote, the high school experience he didn't get to have because he was too fat, even though he claimed he had a girlfriend during high school. Because he used her as a token shield. It's an interesting story. If you guys are interested in Boogie, I would definitely recommend you watching for an inevitable video I put out on him in 6 months. But he does this a lot, where like he does shit to humiliate himself, like Amber's doing right now. Amber's doing this shit just to humiliate herself for attention, for views. But they can't ever handle the backlash. It is so funny because they always go like, troll in. Oh, and Boogie will go like, oh, I'm busy trolling you guys to get your attention. And then people will laugh at them. And then they lose their shit because whilst they do want the attention from trolling or getting, people riled up or whatever, they don't like when people then make fun of them. They genuinely freak the fuck out. Amber does this all the fucking time where she will just be like, guys, a troll in. Oh, maybe I'm the one pulling the strings here. And then someone's like, fat. And then she like screams fat phobia and like has a full fucking meltdown on fucking camera. And it's like, cool, bro, you handled that troll well.
Hello. So I finally ate something. It was literally just...
What the fuck was that laugh? Okay. I was like, what I ate today, off track, and an hour later, I finally decided to eat something today. Okay, cool. Sure. Are we going to do that bullshit thing where she was like claiming when she was eating the broccoli dipped in cottage cheese and mustard, where she was like struggling to eat because it was like, oh, it's just so filling, guys. I can't even get 1,000 calories per day.
Two of these... They're like these little assorted fruit packs where it's just a serving.
Sure. Okay, how many dozens of them did you fucking eat?
It's Mott's. Assorted fruit.
I can read,
One
thanks.
is never enough. Kind of like a Lay's potato chip. You can never just have one. That's how I feel about these little guys. They're so good. So I had 2 of those.
Sure you did. Okay. Another. Yeah, do you know what, Amber? You look like someone who, like, every 2 hours might have something substantial. Like you'll generally have like a tiny fruit snack or something like that. I'll do you for 2 hours. Okay, Amber, cool, 100%. I believe you.
All right, so my first official meal, I am having some chicken from a rotisserie chicken.
Yep, I noticed.
And some stuffing that I made literally just out of the box.
Is she just eating chicken and stuffing? What the fuck? do you want to put anything else with that, like actual sides and not stuffing?
Which I love this stuffing. It's like my fave. It kind of reminds me of like Thanksgiving. And I was just like,
Like, I like a bit of stuffing. I do like a bit of stuffing with my chicken. But who the fuck just sits there and goes like, no, I'm just going to eat like a literal plate full of stuffing and a tiny bit of chicken. That is the weirdest fucking meal I've ever seen her fucking eat.
Craving it, so I'm going to have it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to make you guys watch that. It was literally just feeder content. It was just her staring at the camera whilst forking repeatedly, like just shoveling food into her mouth, staring at the camera and like, I'm starving. I'm so hungry, guys. I was like, okay, I'm sure your feeders really appreciated that. Cool.
Alrighty, so I finished my chicken and stuffing.
30 minutes later, bro, you guys should have seen the fucking speed. She was fucking hoofing that into her. There's no way it took her 30 minutes. I would argue 30 seconds. She would have cleaned that whole fucking plate. The fucking speed she was eating that at. 30 minutes. Okay.
Which was delicious. And while I was eating, I ordered a drink from Chick-fil-A. I got a Diet Coke. Ugh. Caffeine is like my coffee for someone else. Like who?
Caffeine is like my coffee for she's fucking so low IQ.
Drinks coffee for that like energy. I feel like that's what I do with this damn Diet Coke.
Who the fuck is ever like? I realize Diet Coke has energy. Maybe I'm just special or something like that. Maybe instead of Amber being magic for once, I'm the magic one. Who the fuck has ever drank Diet Coke and be like, oh, energy rush? I've never felt that once in my entire existence. Like, hell, even Coke or anything like that, the amount of caffeine in that just does nothing to me. I don't know, it's just so weird. But yeah, we have her obviously posing Chick-fil-A, everything like that. Every time she orders Chick-fil-A, she gets pushed back because she's a lesbian. Chick-fil-A apparently is historically anti-LGBT or something like that. It's all just clickbait so far. It's all just like trying to get attention. The fountain drink, she ordered a fountain drink previously, and people like calculated that it's like $16 for a fountain drink or something like that, and she's done it again. This is all just the standard Amberlynn clickbait. Please give me attention thing that she'll get upset about if anyone actually criticizes. We've been down this road so many times, Amber. You need new tricks. You just need new tricks because it's like, oh, we doing this. Oh, we doing this again. This one again as well. Okay, wow. It's like literally nothing here has been new so far for her, like getting attention.
I always get extra ice. I hate when drinks don't have enough ice. Like I would rather have way more ice than soda. That's just like how I am.
Okay, sure.
And
that's interesting.
I also got one more thing from Chick-fil-A. I got a cookie because I wanted something sweet. So I got me a little cookie moment.
Sure.
They make it out of like oats.
They make it out of oats? She actually seems offended by that. I don't know. It's like, okay, yeah, usual speculation, guys. Oh, I bet that's not all you got, Amberlynn, which is just like, it's obvious. I don't even feel like I need to say it. It's like obvious. She is pretending she only got a cookie because she wants people to go like, oh, I bet you got it, and like make videos about it. And it's like, okay, yeah, cool, Amber, we're doing this again. You're going to show us now you eating that cookie on camera for your feeders. I understand entirely. We'll probably just skip it again. Yeah, so it was just more feeder content, just her staring at the camera, eating cookie, going, and she, like, unironically went, so good. When she had it. So, like, it's like, okay. Cool. The feeder, I'm not a big fan of, like, watching people eat. Like, mukbangs and all generally don't do anything for me. I'll watch them to laugh at them occasionally, something like that. But, like, it's incredibly unattractive in general to watch someone eat. When someone like this, it's even more unattractive. So I don't get the appeal. But you guys do you, I guess. Yeah, it's really uninteresting. Every single video has feeder sections now, and it's very blatant. And like she can argue, it's like, oh, it's not feeder content. I'm just eating. You're just saying that because I'm fat. And it's like, well, firstly, yes, like, yes, yes. Like, the whole feeder thing generally includes weight. It does, because you're a feeder. You want them to get fatter, so yes, of course. It's like, of course, your weight would play into the feeder aspect of it, because weight plays into the feeder aspect of it. The other point is, like, when I watch, like, I don't know, when I'm watching, like, a live stream, and a girl, like, fucking takes a bite of something, like, she got a fucking, I don't know, sandwich or something like that while she's playing the game. She takes a quick bite out of it. She doesn't look in the camera the whole time while chewing on it, going, such a good sandwich. I'm so hungry today. She doesn't really do that. You do. You do. So yeah, feeder shit.
You know, what I ate today video, I still want it to be like vlog form. I definitely need to talk about this because this is very important to me because I'm like, what is happening, ma'am? So if you guys...
It's gonna be cringe and stupid. If she acts like stunned by something, she's gonna make it's we already know it's a lie. Like, I have to talk about this because it's like confusing and weird. It's like, okay, so it's a lie. Okay, whatever you're about to say is a lie. It's a lie. Whatever you're about to say, it is a total lie. I'm assuming it's gonna be the Colleen Ballinger thing where she's gonna like claim she'd never heard of Colleen Ballinger before or something like that before singing the song. So far in the What I Ate Today off track thing, it has been like, I had a fruit snack, guys, and some chicken with some stuffing, and a cookie. Yep, that's it, guys. That's it. It's like, okay.
I remember this clip, which I'm going to show right here from like a couple of vlogs ago.
Do y'all ever just toxic gossip train?
Toxic gossip train, thank you.
Toxic gossip train.
Uh-huh.
Toxic gossip train.
Yeah.
Toxic gossip train.
Uh-huh. Wow, I'm glad we got to see the whole thing, thanks. Like you can show it to me twice and like, look, guys, I can look after myself. It's but I still don't believe you.
Toxic gossip train. Toxic gossip train.
Oh my god, are we seriously seeing this whole thing? I was wondering at first, why she sped this up? Like, why did she like do the slight speed up on this? But it's like, oh, it's because she's showing us the entire thing for like 30 seconds again. Like, why?
So that is like a lyric from Colleen's apology, or lack thereof, let's be real. And when I filmed that clip, I had just got done watching H3, who had a whole freaking band come and do a cover of Colleen's wannabe apology, more so like a gaslighting song, let's be real, a manipulation song.
Is she gonna pretend she doesn't understand what the difference is of like H3? By the way, I'm gonna make a quick point here. Something I thought of when I was editing my video, but I rarely like to go in and like add voiceover additional parts to my videos. I generally try and avoid doing that, but it's something I have thought of, and I knew I was gonna have a chance to talk about it again. When she was talking about oh my god, people are so mean, so abusive, they're monetizing my pain. Oh my god, it's no one's business what happens in someone's life. How dare you take pleasure in something bad happening in someone's life? She likes H3. That is literally all H3 is. It is. They report on all the internet drama. They bring people on to mock them. They like creamed themselves when like fucking Steven Crowder was revealed to be a piece of shit and like was being abused with his wife or girlfriend or whatever the fuck she was. Like, because obviously like Steven Crowder had like mocked them and humiliated them before, so when they found out he was like abusive to a woman, they're like, yes, and they like were overjoyed that some woman was being abused. Like, H3's a piece of shit podcast. Like, but she's okay with them. She thinks they're great. She loves them so much. Oh my god, this is so fun. This is so cool. I watch them every single day. It's like, but you don't like people talking about your drama, but you like them that when they're specifically shitting on people, talking about people's drama, talking about people's personal secrets, trying to dox people, and you like that. It's really telling about Amber as a character. But to put it bluntly, like, to go back to this fucking Colleen Ballinger thing or whatever the fuck, if she doesn't understand the difference between like someone like mocking the toxic gossip train thing by bringing in a band and doing like a remix of it, and then her saying, yeah, the apology's bullshit because it's gaslighting and manipulative. And it's like, yeah, but that's the context you used it in as well. So how are you trying to make it seem like what you were doing was also a parody when it fits your narrative? You know, it doesn't make sense.
Let's be real. Lack of accountability, let's be real. So the H3 podcast had a whole band come and sing that song, and it was stuck in my head. Like, massively stuck in my head. So then I heard, like, on the H3 that so many people are, like, doing covers of the song, and I'm like, what? So I went down a rabbit hole, and I was like, damn!
Oh my god, dude, remember way before, guys, I told you, someone's lying to you when they have to add 17 layers of bullshit before they get to their point, so you kind of forget where your argument is. Yeah, it's just this. You can't admit this, because it was during the context of her talking about reaction channels making up gossip about her. And then she sung that. And I was like, oh, well, the reason is because H3 Podcast said a song, and then I like the song, and then I was watching them, and they recently discovered that there people were doing covers, so I started watching lots of covers, and I decided I would do a cover. Okay, sure, yeah, cool, 100%. It's just not that it was fitting for you to use in the moment, because it would get you a bit of attention, and now you're upset about it.
People are actually covering the song, whether it's on TikTok or YouTube. People are just like making it their own. Even Zach from the H3 podcast did it in like a rock style. And I'm like, that is so weird and random. So by me watching that, I got an earworm. And that is the thing about me that maybe none of you knew because...
Hey, do you know what thing I do know? Maybe get to the fucking point.
Why would I, like, show that in a vlog when I'm, like, talking to you guys? But I get earworms hardcore, and what an earworm is, like, where you just have, like...
Oh my god, is she seriously... Just like when she teaches us how to make a sandwich, she's now explaining to us what a catchy song is, guys. Thanks.
In a song, just like constantly and repeatedly stuck in your head, and you cannot stop hearing it. And so since I just went down the rabbit hole of like seeing people do the cover,
oh my Christ, I'm gonna skip to the end of this. This is nonsense, guys. Oh my Christ, that was like, that whole explanation was like 4 minutes long, and it pretty much is this like big fucking convoluted bullshit about, oh, it was just a catchy song, guys. That's really it. She said, oh, no one likes Colleen. Colleen's awful and terrible. And I'm an SA victim, by the way, guys. So if you're trying to say I support SA, well, that's silly because I'm an SA victim. Oh, but if you use that logic, it means you people, because you mentioned the song, also support SA. It's like, okay. It's like I always say, just stop trying to argue your points because you're really fucking bad at them. And you just sound so stupid. You just sound so stupid. She acted like she had song Tourette's, and she decided, well, I had to film a music video because it was a catchy song and it was stuck in my head, so I decided to film a music video. And it's not like she was like humming it or singing it just while she's doing something in the vlog, like while she's like washing the dishes or something like that. She did like a 6-7 part music video, which included her like pretending to sing on a microphone and pretending to dance. Like, I'm not gonna call that a real dance. Like, this was clearly planned and like filmed and thought out. Where you set up a fucking tripod or something like that, and then you went and you positioned it, and you thought, oh, this scene will do this. This scene I'll do this. This scene. It was more effort than she had put into pretty much any of her vlogs in the past 6 months that I've been covering her. And it's like, oh, well, I only did it because it was a catchy song stuck in my head. And it's everywhere, guys. You can't blame me for that. I literally never heard the song before, which obviously shows the difference in her interest and my interest. I had never heard the song before whatsoever. This is just dumb. It really is just dumb. She obviously used it in context about singing about the reaction channels, so it's very clear that she was very specifically talking about the reaction channels and them talking about gossip with her. I think she thought maybe people thought it would be funny or something. I don't know. But yeah, obviously she's not overly happy with the response because people shit all over her for it.
Hi, hello, hi. So.
Yeah. I get it.
All that ice.
Yeah, I get it. You still have a fountain drink. I get it. Thanks for drawing attention to this part too.
I mean, a lot of it has melted. I like to be able to take one of my diet Pepsis. And then pour it in here. So it's like I get 2 fountain.
What a quirky girl. When she has ice, she sometimes puts a drink in the ice because the ice makes the drink cold. Hashtag quirky girl.
Drinks for the price of one. You know what I'm saying? All right. So I'm actually... That slaps. I'm actually about to pack some of...
Oh, yeah. Humiliation porn. So we're like 3 hours later, and she's like, all I need to drink, guys. I just need to top up my drink. That's all I'm doing 3 hours later. Okay. So am I to believe that you only eat every like 5 hours or something like that? Because I'm being honest, I've seen the size of you. Can we not?
My purses. I'm the biggest procrastinator ever, so you're going to see me...
You're the biggest, and then there's a big full stop there.
Packing for the next few months, so... I knew this was going to happen.
Okay, sure. I'm the biggest procrastinator. That's why you're going to see me, packing. Okay. I'm the biggest procrastinator. Ever since you got it, every single vlog has had a fucking segment of you packing something.
Rattles, this isn't for you. I'm sorry. So... My purses are still in the bathroom.
We're literally just here to do the humiliation thing, where she just films herself looking fat and gross. It's pathetic. This is like what her life has come to, but it is just like, oh, film me and make me look stupid, because like, who else like? Why would you film this? Like, just to put it very bluntly, why would you film? I'm gonna put some purses, which is weird because like you actually use purses. Like, why are they the first thing you're packing? That doesn't make any fucking sense. But okay, sure, whatever. Why would you film this? Like, oh, here's a wide shot of me walking around where I've even cut off my face. You know, in a vlog, why would you want your face to be shown in your own vlog? So I just realized that I had cut off a part of it. So she still has her face cut off. I just wanted to double check that. It's like, Yeah, why would you want your face to be in your vlog when you could move the camera down and catch as much of this as possible, guys? It's so fucking blatant. She'll say, like, oh my god, that's fatphobic, because, like, you wouldn't say that to, like, a normal person packing. If a normal person was packing during this vlog, I'd be like, why are you showing me this? Like, I also would be saying, why are you showing me this? But it's like, if it was a girl in, like, a skimpy outfit, fucking bending over with her ass towards the camera I was packing, I'd be like, oh, okay, I entirely know why she's filming this. I also know why you're filming this.
Let me get those.
What? Was that? I'm assuming that, I really am assuming this is meant to be funny. I think she really thinks this is, like, really funny. I think. It's like, okay. I really wonder how that lipstick thing, what the fuck ever was it, from the last video, I wonder how that got broken.
Okay.
My favorite thing is to watch to see how many of them still have tags on them, because I counted at least four in that pile so far that also have their tags on them.
Rarity, are you excited to move? She just likes boxes. Okay, you guys, so I have a new...
It was just her putting the purses in the box, and I guess humble bragging. I'm not a lady, I don't really know a lot about purses, but I'm assuming she was just humble bragging, because she was, like, specifically naming each brand as she put them in. I'm assuming that's, like, a humble brag. She has, like, way more purses than she would reasonably need, especially when she says, she, like, puts them all in, goes, that's it all packed. Well, there's a bunch more lying just randomly around the flat, which is like, what? Why do you admit that? I thought you're the person who said, like, you pride yourself in a clean home, but apparently you've just got purses just randomly just lying around your flat. Okay. And she says, but I'll get to them when I can. It's like, well, now. Like, right now is when you can get to them. So why don't you just go and do that, like, right now? Weird. It's so weird.
Wannabe Lego update. This is actually a retro coffee maker.
Okay.
This one was so fun to make. So it is a lot smaller.
I'm burnt out on the Lego stuff, because it's like, it is seriously just a conveyor belt. Like, she doesn't even seem to care about it whatsoever. It is just like one after the other. Here's one I did, here's one I did, here's one I did, here's one I did, here's one I did. It's like, okay, cool. And they all like look like, it's not particularly nice looking. It's not visually appealing. I couldn't imagine myself having this in my house. Okay.
Than I thought it was going to be, but it's so cool because there's this little device right here that actually makes the little coffee machine work and go in circles. I thought that was so cute. This was only about a little under 500 pieces.
2 hours later.
Okay, guys.
So like, for anyone keeping track, we are like 6.5 hours, maybe more, since she last ate, and that was the chicken and stuffing.
So it's been some time, and as you guys know, I went to Trader Joe's and I got some of these. Yep. Chicken cilantro mini wonton.
Someone came at me because I didn't know what cilantro was. I remember seeing a comment. Someone came for me because I was like, a potato who doesn't know what cilantro is. Like, I'm sorry, I don't know what cilantro is with whatever the fuck weird word that is. Like, I know what the English word would be, but I don't remember what cilantro is anymore. But I think cilantro is like an American thing, isn't it?
Pieces is 50 calories.
Wow.
That's it, literally.
Are we doing this again?
Let's make some. I'm gonna do it in the air fryer. And
are we seriously pretending she hasn't eaten for like 7 hours and now she's here to eat 50 calories or something like that? I can see you. It's so weird that you keep trying to like pretend to me. Also, I'm gonna make a point. This isn't body shaming or misogynistic or chauvinistic at all. Her cleavage confuses the shit out of me. Her cleavage confuses the shit out of me because she's so like fat. Anytime she moves, she can like form like a special cleavage that goes all the way to her fucking throat. Like, seriously, the cleavage connects to her like bottom chin. But like, some days it's like all the way tucked down here. And it's so much fucking extra room up there. I always find that really funny, that her cleavage can either be like an inch long or fucking like 8 inches long. It really just depends on how the fucking position she's in. It's like, so, I realize that can be true with a lot of girls, like, but for her it's like so dramatically different.
We can do like a taste test because they're so low calorie, and even like the soda.
Yeah, guys, sorry, I'll translate. I can speak Amberlynn. Amberlynn taste test means feeder shit, just in case you guys are curious.
Sodium is low. The carbs is pretty decent.
The carbs is decent. Is the carbs decent? Oh, crap. Like I said, I realize I speak like a fucking idiot, like, too, so I like to call it out on other people.
More than usual things like this, like wontons.
What?
Fat is super low, cholesterol's low. Like, I just feel like everything is so good in this. So if these...
Oh my god, it's almost like you don't need to be looking at the macros whatsoever because you're 550 pounds. Maybe you're sitting trying to justify, oh, I can eat these guys because the carbs are low. It's like, wow, cool.
Taste good, your girl's gonna be eating them. Okay, so while the wontons are in the air fryer, I'm gonna make like a little sauce moment. So first thing I'm gonna do is some soy sauce, some sriracha. So I'm gonna add the tiniest bit of raw honey. I mean, like literally.
This is gonna be one of those things where she like mixes just like 14 different flavors together and it tastes like dog shit, isn't it? It's gonna be one of those.
Smaller than a dime. Also gonna add some sesame seeds. And then I'm gonna stir it.
Oh, only the 4?
Okay. So
Only 4,
this is
okay.
About complete. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put these fellas in here and then mix it all around. So I made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Also, didn't she make 10? Like, at one point, when she was putting it in, I was convinced that I saw her put 2 in at the same time. But, like, I thought she did more than that. Where are we here? Where are we here, boys?
So, this is about complete.
Yeah, 10. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What? It's almost so deliberately stupid because like at one point I saw her put in and I was convinced because when she put in 2, I'm pretty sure she put in 2 at the same time. But it's just so dumb. I'm convinced she did that deliberately so people would talk about it.
All right, so I mixed them and now they're all sauced up.
It's like me on a live stream. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 in there. Oh, so fuck it. It's so bizarre. It's so weird. Why? Why are we here?
Let's do a taste test. I do feel like that's like...
I'm so okay. As everyone has said, they don't really hear Feline in the back of videos or anything like that anymore. Everyone thinks Feline has already moved out, which I could kind of buy. I could kind of buy that. Because we're not getting the whole, like, oh my god, Feline has to try these. Oh, I'm putting on extra for Feline. We're not getting any of that this time. Like, she is just, like, eating a whole stack herself. Apparently 125 calories, put in the sauce, put it up to about 150 calories or something like that. Why not? I can't believe this is the only thing she's eating for 7 hours, but sure, why not? Just why not?
Easy. I didn't need that much sauce, but...
Oh yeah, sorry, I'm not going to show you this. This is going to be feeder content again.
Yeah, I just had to show you guys that, like...
Thanks for proving to us that you didn't just drink the sauce afterwards. Admittedly, you still could do that. Unless you rinse this on camera, I'm going to believe you're going to drink the sauce afterwards. Yeah, it was just more feeder shit. It's like... Was her eyes roll back in her head like a fucking shark?
That's how much sauce I will not be using. But Feline is about to have some, like, egg rolls.
Oh, okay.
So she said that she's going to use the rest of it.
So we did get a Feline mention. She might exist, or it's just like nonsense.
So it's not going to go to waste.
Okay, so 2 hours later.
Okay, guys. So...
Oh, we got
some McDonald's.
Uh-huh.
Yes, I did. So first
How much did you get? How much are you going to pretend you got?
thing I got is one of their medium blue raspberry, like, slushies, ices. I'm addicted. Yes, I am.
Okay. No, good feeder content, thanks. I'm glad you included that.
There's the spot. And then I got 2 cheeseburgers, and that's literally it.
Yeah,
but
sure.
I want to show you guys how I get them. No pickle, no mustard, no ketchup.
Why? I want to show you guys how I get burgers. It's like, what? What a weird... Why would you feel you need to include this in your life whatsoever?
The only thing I want is cheese and onion. So what I do is, don't come for me, okay? I take off one of the breads.
Well, that's extra cheese. Like, that definitely is. Unless Americans just, they're just, like, go ham with fucking cheese in general. But that's, like, 3 times the cheese I would expect to get on something like that.
Throw it away. You like that?
What?
So
Okay, like, just pretending that something happens doesn't mean it actually happens. This is dumb. This is almost like, oh guys, I'm so quirky, so what I do, it's so quirky guys, is I get a burger and I take off one of the baps randomly, and then I just eat it, but without one of the baps. You know? It's like, okay, cool. Also, that's a double cheeseburger. Why are you lying to me and pretending it's just a normal cheeseburger?
Good. So I'm gonna go eat them. I'm gonna watch some.
I literally already saw you going to put that fucking bap back on it again.
Married at first sight while I eat.
Sure.
Alright, you guys, we're in the closet. So
Oh my god, we're back in the closet, boys. So, what we are meant to believe is across like 9 hours before she got to McDonald's from her eating the chicken thing, she had 150 calories because she ate some fucking dumplings. Like, for a normal person, I could entirely believe that. With her, it's just like, can we just... Bro, come on.
means it is time for a closet clean out. So here we have a black dress.
Oh god, I forgot. I've no interest in this. She does 7 and gets rid of 1. Okay, so it was 6 and she actually got rid of 2 this time, which is probably the best ratio we've had the entire time she's been doing this clean out haul. As you can see, these are just the ones for her to still go through. So maybe we'll finish this off in Vlogmas. Maybe we'll finish this off during Vlogmas.
I just like to do a few at a time because it's like
I noticed.
I'm getting rid of so many clothes and it just makes me really sad. But it's also like kind of...
I fucking, I am the opposite of her. When I was moving there, I went through clothes and I chucked so fucking many of them and I plowed through and did them all. So much so, because I like to see the giant fucking mountain of stuff I was getting rid of at the end of it. Because I was just like, I've lost weight, I don't need this shit in my life anymore, I'll just chuck it. I've changed my style, whatever, I don't like this, I don't want this anymore, I don't like this fandom anymore, something like that. I've just chucked all the shit I didn't want. That was fucking great.
No, it feels good. Feels like a weight's off my shoulders because I do want to like downsize so much.
Clearly,
Yes, I was waiting
clearly, that's why you're sometimes going through 10 things and getting rid of 1. Okay.
until like the super end of the night before I went to sleep to end my vlog because I wasn't sure if I was going to eat anything else for the rest of the night, which I'm not. I'm probably just going to have like a Diet Pepsi caffeine free. I usually have one before I go to bed.
Okay.
Yeah, that was everything I ate today.
Sure, we all believe you so much. I had my quirky fucking cheeseburger thing at the end of the night. It's like, okay, it's silly. It's just silly. Like we all know this is not what she actually eats in a day. I don't know if she's ever really been honest with them. I'd be interested if she ever actually has been honest with what I eat in the day, where it looks like she actually eats what it claims that she eats. But I don't know. Even with eating like the 2 double cheeseburgers and like I don't know. Like the slushy, I don't think would have a lot of calories in it because it's just it's flavored fucking ice pretty much. The Diet Cokes, yeah, there's not really any calories in those specifically. The fruit packets, not really. The dumplings, not really. The chicken and the stuffing wouldn't have a huge amount of calories in it anyway. If this is all she actually ate in a day, like, she could potentially actually, like, lose weight on it based on her, like, base metabolic rate being probably, like, 4,500 calories per day. So she potentially actually could still lose weight on that. The biggest problem is it's like, but you've gained. Like, it's so obvious you've gained. So what are you actually eating?
How I'm feeling emotionally, like...
Are we seriously just bookending these vlogs now with, by the way, guys, I cry, I break down, I'm having a breakdown, guys. Even though it's not really reflected that much in the actual vlog itself now, we're not having, like, every waking moment of the vlog being like, the world is dark and bleak, guys. But just it's like, oh, reminder, guys, totes sad for real, guys, okay?
I was pretty good all day long. And it wasn't until Feline went to sleep, I just started bawling my eyes out.
Oh my god, it's so embarrassing.
It's just really hurting.
No one believes you. Can we just stop this fucking weird roleplay? Like, I realize that the shadow people she pretends are in her Instagram DMs all believe you, but can we just not? Can you just save it for your imaginary friends and have imaginary conversations with them and just not bring it to us normal people? Thanks.
I feel like I'm losing my world. But
oh my god, we're seriously bookending this bullshit.
But I don't feel like crying right now because I already did that. So I'm just going to hurry up and end this vlog. I hope that you guys did enjoy it, and I'll see you in the next one.
I did not enjoy it. It was absolute dog shit. Terrible, terrible video. Yeah, what I ate in a day off track is just... Okay, the only, like, really off track thing was the McDonald's. Yes, she had, like, a cookie or something like that. Boo-hoo. For a 550-pound woman, a cookie would be gone in a single fart. Like... The McDonald's is really the only thing that's, like, super off track in regards to, like, her weight loss journey. And even it wasn't, like, insane or anything like that. So it's just like, okay, cool. It's not. Also, her fake justifications, like, oh, I want to do one of these because I like watching other people's do one. Like, she only just discovered the concept yesterday. The Colleen Ballinger thing took up way too much of this video for it just being, like, just nonsense. Just, like, you're just sitting here lying to my face. Can you just not? The more packing was just her trying to humiliate herself on camera. Not really fussing this. It's been a bit of a boring one. Her clickbait is too obvious. Her trying to get like attention and have people talking about her is just too obvious, and some people do need to realize that and like not really buy into it that much. Amber is kind of doing that right now with the What I Ate Off Track and the Colleen Ballinger thing. She's just trying to draw attention to it. It's really pathetic, really cringe. Yeah, just trying not to give her the attention that she wants for because it's so blatant. Yes, guys, that's going to be the video, though. Have a good one. Bye-bye.